Hi there, this is Joyce Marketing Tech. If you're now on your holiday, sitting on your beach with your favorite tipple, or somewhere far away from your business, perhaps it's a good time now to reflect on your marketing. Think about what's worked or what hasn't worked for you over the past 6 months of this year. So consider this. When you renew your mobile phone contract, what are you worth as a customer? Is it just the £35 a month that you pay, or are you worth much more than the price of the smartphone that you've signed up to? Given the substantial gross margins enjoyed by mobile phone companies on a 2-year contract, this can run into thousands of pounds worth per customer when we renew our contracts. So if you ran a business where a customer represented an additional £1,000 to £2,000 in profit over the lifetime of the customer relationship, how would you manage your marketing in a different way? Who would you hire to serve your customers, for example? How would you train your staff? And how long would you make someone wait to be served? In other words, what is the lifetime value of your customer? According to Wikipedia, customer lifetime value can be defined as the monetary value of a customer relationship based on the present value of the projected future cash flows from that customer relationship. Customer lifetime value is an important concept in that it encourages firms to shift their focus from quarterly profits to the long-term health of their customer relationships. Now, you'd be surprised that few businesses really understand just how much a customer is worth. Added to this is the additional profit you'd get from a delighted customer spreading the word for you. This can easily double or triple the customer lifetime value. So in today's world, if your cost per acquisition is less than your initial average order or purchase per customer, well, that's perfect. But in some cases, you may actually want to willingly lose money initially to keep that new customer, keeping in mind that customer's lifetime value. Metrics aren't always what they appear. An expensive cost per click for one business might seem relatively cheap for another business. Using lifetime value as your metric for measuring marketing and sales gives you a big picture context when viewing other metrics, as it helps us put things into perspective. So for example, a lawyer might see a new client as being worth around about £2,000, and yet how much is this lawyer spending on courting, catering to, and seducing that new client? My guess is that maybe a lawyer would spend perhaps £30 for a networking lunch, a phone call, a couple of emails, and a one-to-one session. Now that feels like a lot of effort put in already, but instead of comparing what you invest to the benefit you receive from the first invoice you send out, how about thinking in terms of the true lifetime value of a new client? What would happen if you spend 50% of the invoiced amount on acquiring and retaining each of your next 10 new customers? That's more money than you have to spend right now. But would that help you grow more quickly, and would that help you to serve your customers in a better way? I think it would. So what can you do about this? Well, one of the first things you can do is to review your website right now, especially when you're sitting on that beach sipping your favorite cocktail. If your business depends on your website to generate leads, how can you improve on it? How can you help your visitors to decide in the first few seconds of finding your site if they actually wish to engage with you? Well, we built websites that customize content according to the customer's device, the time of day, the location of the user, and even the user behavior. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Message me if you want to know more, or you can have a look at our web app, which is webapp.marketingtech.london. That's webapp.marketingtech.london. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.